is my starting 11 prediction for our game against QPR. Norwich have won 2 games in a row, QPR have won 3 games in a row, so it's going to be really interesting and quite an evenly poised game, I think, at Loftus Road. I'm looking forward to it. Slightly different scenery at the moment. I'm currently in Canterbury. In Kent I've started university, so hopefully the transition into university life is going to go smoothly for me. Because I've started university, it means I can't go to the QPR game as I've got some events on. But Ducker will be going, so do expect a match day experience from our game against QPR. But no, and also quickly, if there are any Kent Canary fans, please let me know. I need to hear from some of you Kent Canary fans. So if you are a Canary from Kent, please let me know. But yeah, it's just my starting 11 prediction. Tim Krul in goal. He's having a positive start at the moment. Sorry, after a disappointing start. Tim Krul's really trying to come into his own. He looks good on the ball now. His distribution's getting better, and he made a couple of decent saves in that Reading game as well. Right back, Max Aarons. Wow, I love how we're integrating youth into this team. Max Aarons and Jamal Lewis. 12 months ago you wouldn't have thought they'd be in the team and be playing excellently, and Max Aarons has done a really good job, and hopefully he kicks on now, and I'm really excited to see more of him. Only 18 years old, remember, and the maturity and composure he's starting to show is really interesting to see. Centre backs, left back, sorry, I'm going to put in Jamal Lewis firstly. We know what he's about, a brilliant player. He's getting really good on the ball now as well. His crossing's getting better, and his development will only come game after game, and it's really exciting to see. Centre backs now, Christoph Zinnemann and Tim Klose. Zinnemann's becoming one of my favourite defenders. I've always loved the guy. I've actually rated him better defensively than Tim Klose. Leave your thoughts down below whether you think Zinnemann's a better defender than Klose. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, I really like Zinnemann, and that partnership's becoming good now. And against QPR, they're going to put in a lot of balls. If they're playing Matt Smith, you have to be physically up for the challenge. And I believe Zinnemann and Klose we can be. And their partnership's doing really wonders at the moment. Central defensive midfield. Now this is where things start to get interesting. I said in my Birmingham predicted 11 that it will be the toughest. It's the toughest kind of starting 11 to predict, because we've got no idea how Farke is going to set up. But I think this is honestly really tough to predict as well, in particular in that midfield, because we've got a lot of injury concerns, a lot of fitness concerns, a few ill players as well. So it's so hard to know, who's going to play. Tetty's been great, but I just can't see him playing 3 games in a week. So for me, I'm going to go in two defensive midfielders of Ben Godfrey and Tom Tribal. Now this is an away game we normally struggle in, and I do believe with QPR in form we need some defensive players in there who are going to bring some stability. I'd love to see Ben Godfrey finally get a chance in holding midfield, and with Thompson out, with Tetty obviously perhaps being a fitness concern, when are we ever going to get a better chance to play Ben Godfrey in that holding position? I want to see what he's about, and alongside Tom Tribal I think we're going to have a good defensive balance in there. It might not be the most physically imposing, but there's certainly engines in there, and I can see them mopping up a lot of balls and carrying us forward. I want to see that partnership of Ben Godfrey and Tom Tribal. Moving forward into offensive areas now, left wing, Todd Cantwell again for me. I thought he was excellent. The 2 players next to Todd Cantwell, the other wings I should say, it's going to sound surprising, but hear me out, Leitner and Felix Paslak. So firstly, Todd Cantwell, brilliant debut, league debut against Reading. I'd love to see what he's about. Great assist as well for Team Cookie's goal, and I can't wait to see more of our own. Now Leitner is better in kind of that deeper role, but as I said, I do want to see Ben Godfrey given a chance. So I'd like to see Leitner maybe in a slightly advanced role. Stupidman was a doubt for the Reading game. He played the full 90 minutes, so I'm really interested to see how he does. Going forward in his Norwich career, but I'd like to see Stupidman perhaps have a break in this one. And then also right wing Felix Paslak. Yes, he's a right back, but I think Brent Diaz is probably quite tired. Ben Marshall's injured, Kenny McLean's injured, Onel Hernandez is injured. Let's see what Felix Paslak's about. He was deemed the next Marco Reus, so he could be a really interesting player to see. Teemu Pukki up front, fantastic striker. He's in form. I can't wait to see what he's about. He might be a fitness concern, and if he is sticking Jordan Rhodes, but I'd love to see Teemu Pukki play again. He looks excellent. Please leave your thoughts down below. So my starting 11 prediction. I'll see you soon, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 Norwich win with Teemu Pukki to score. I'd love to see that happen. It's going to be a tough test against QPR, and if we can get 4 points from those 2 games, I'll be happy. leave your thoughts with your team and just how you feel about going into QPR down below, and also maybe your thoughts on Reading as well. But yeah, see you later.